adult show, and if you ain't one of them, it's probably time to go. This is an adult show, yeah, this is an adult show, and if you ain't one of them, it's probably time to go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this weird corner of the internet. Except those who are easily offended. People who don't like bad form. People who think life's interesting.
You'll never make it out of here alive.
Anyways, letting rest.
Welcome.
Or not at all humble host, Hickory, the dang and underwhelming.
TDAU live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's TDAU Live. Yeah, you can kind of see the studio's kind of a mess back there. It's killing the beautiful assistant, but she'll be just fine. Anyways, yeah, that's right. I'm Hickory the Dank and Enrollment. Welcome to the show. It's episode 17, the pre-Thanksgiving show already. Yeah, because as Sean said in the comments, World War III, we don't know if we'll make it to Thanksgiving. Not to mention the Civil War brewing on mainstream media. Interesting to see what's going on post-election. Yeah, the beard looks a little crazy there. I probably should have combed that bad boy. Tamed it down. Nope. That's not what we're here for. We're here to make fun of people, read some interesting articles, maybe listen to an old song or two. Yeah, a lot went on this past week, man. We saw rigged fights. We see elections that are still being counted 2 weeks later. Nothing suspicious there. That's just totally normal stuff now. Don't ask questions, my friends. And, yeah, I agree. Sean, let the women go first. No, I think, I think maybe if selective service wasn't just for men, we might have a different, whole different situation on our hands. But, you know, who am I to say? I don't know. I'm just a dank magician. And this is my show. Welcome to it. Let's get this thing on.
Yeah, back baby.
Are you saying you want to show me your tits?
This is the story of a drunk who grew up kind of a punk, and then all his friends left him, and now he's here alone. This is the story of a drunk who grew up kind of punk, and now he's here doing the dang and underwhelming live show.
This is a weird show.
Dang and underwhelming live show. Dang and underwhelming live show. Dang, 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 dang. Dang and underwhelming live show. Dang and underwhelming live show. That's right. Yeah. You didn't know I did those stunning vocals. That's right. Anyways, the show, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 17, the pre-Thanksgiving show already. Yeah, that's right. 2 weeks out from the big holiday. Next week's show will be Thanksgiving Eve. And I'll probably be wearing a turkey hat and getting ready to eat a lot. That being said, eating a lot more in the past month. Kind of maintenance mode. Trying to get rid of the chills before we go into winter. Because for those who don't know, who've lost 50 pounds or so, you get cold easily. And yeah, so month and a half. Maintenance, just kind of grooving along at 250. So that I can get back to normal for a little bit, and then dive into the next section of weight loss, and probably drop another 35 to 40 this next round. Hopefully by the birthday in March. We'll see. That'd be nice. Yeah. It's been nice eating more, feeling jacked, getting strong, getting swole. Taking less photos, though, because I feel a bit fluffy. Even though I'm like the same weight I was before, I just feel a little bit fluffier. And yeah. Anyways, we got lots to get into. Yeah, upset media. Yeah, even Germany saying, as Sean alluded to before, Germany, the latest country to give a chilling World War III warning, telling civilians to prepare for global apocalypse. As they show this tank with, you know, a Christmas tree strung over the top of it, I suppose. Germans have been warned to ready themselves for the possible World War III with Russia. Yeah, because they're going to be the only ones involved. It's called a world war because it's one country versus the rest of the world. That's after Vladimir Putin again threatened a nuclear strike, only after Ukraine used long-range missiles from American sources that Biden gave them permission to use. Because you know, when you're on your way out the door, you might as well just throw a Hail Mary and hope you really mess it up for the next guy.
I suppose. That's kind of been the story. It's kind of in the story of the Trump presidencies. So yeah, hopefully not. The other alarming story, which I didn't pull up, where some underwater cables were cut. Uh, yeah, not a good sign. That one's worse than the pipeline bombing, which Germany has said was Ukrainian. After many people were like, "Oh, that was Russia. They blew up their own pipeline." Like, does that make sense? They could just turn it off. Instead, they blew it up and destroyed their own infrastructure. Yeah, that's seems logical. But yeah, this time cables have been cut. Interesting story. Who knows what's going to happen there? A lighthearted one. Rust premieres at Low Key Film Festival 3 years after shooting. Finally, the greatest piece of work Alec Baldwin's ever done. Came out at a film festival nobody cared about. Wonderful. 4 hours ago was the start article. The Western Rust is premiered in Poland. Couldn't even show it in America. Huh? Like these 15 people in Poland were probably really, really stoked to see this movie. They knew the crowd would be much smaller in America at this point. Unless they included a crime scene recreation in it. That would have drawn the people in, I'm sure. The delusion amongst the John said RFK Jr. or famine, one way or other, we're getting healthier, hopefully just not short of starvation. Yeah, it makes me interesting to see what's going to happen with all the companies that have to amend their products after a bunch of these artificial bullshit ingredients get banned. And yeah, I saw a video of the other guy, I think Salty Cracker had it on his, did a video on it of some guy drinking seed oils because, that's how much these people are delusional and hate anything that the Trump administration brings up. They're so anti-seed oil, we're going to drink seed oil. I'm like, okay, bro, you do you. I don't want to wage war with my toilet, to be honest, so I'm gonna take a hard pass on that personally. Not to mention the sheer amount of calories in a cup of oil. The View has come out with a legal disclaimer. The worm has turned. Oh yeah, they had to, dude. They are scared of getting sued. It makes me wonder when Jimmy Kimmel's going to come out with his apology. It wouldn't surprise me if I wake up to an article tomorrow, because God knows I'm not going to watch that show. I'm not going to watch black-faced enthusiast Jimmy Kimmel do a forced legal apology for calling Matt Gaetz, what do you call him? Venmo Lester? Yeah. Yep. Not watching that garbage, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if I see a headline tomorrow morning that said Kimmel did the same thing, because pretty sure they're on ABC, which I'm pretty sure is publicly funded. Which means their jobs might be on the block. Yeah, we see Joe and Mika went down to Mar-a-Lago. Because nothing says I'm a lying asshole like trying to extend an olive branch to literally Hitler. That's oh, those are the times we're in right now, my friends. Is like literally they've been calling this dude Hitler for 2 months, and now we got now we got them going down to the Mar-a-Lago to try to make peace with him and try to get insider access because they're worried. They're worried that probably worried they're on the wrong side of history on this one. They realize that over half the country doesn't agree with them, the batshit crazy statements they make, and fascinating how people like that turn around very quickly. This person, on the other hand, just doubled down because why not? When you're losing, you might as well dig your heels in and lose harder. Washington Post Jennifer Rubin has some blunt advice for Democrats. Tells voters, quote, Republicans want to kill your kids. Yeah. Even though they're the party that is, opposed to trafficking and opposed to the human trafficking, or at least the new ones is. I don't know. The old Republicans want to kill your kids in war. That's for sure. The new ones sure don't. The MAGA crowd definitely has no interest in warmongering. That's been abundantly clear. John said in the doctors, wow, the only ones left in the industry have new alias. Fascinating. I think it is defendant. Yeah, that came around quick. We took a sharp heel turn, I suppose. Culture's changing fast up in here. It's palpable how much of a 180-degree spin a lot of these people have made. This one didn't, though. She just dug in. Yeah, Jennifer Rubin. Washington Post columnist Jennifer Rubin advised Democrats to be pithy and tell voters that Republicans want to kill your kids. In a recent episode of her podcast that nobody listens to, Jen Rubin's The Green Room. Quote, for people who don't get political news, who never pick up a newspaper, who never turn on CNN, who never bother with Fox News, I mean, you could still do all of those things and still have no idea what the hell's going on, just to be clear. Like, you basically have to be surfing around in the swamp on X to figure out what's real. Those people really have no idea what's going on. And what means we have to bend over backwards, not to suck up those people, not to make excuses for them, but at least to communicate the basic facts, began Rubin and extend a lecture on Democratic strategists. You don't have a vaccine because you're not getting a child tax credit, because all the good things that are happening at the state level, they have to know why they're getting those things. Oh, you have a chip malfunctioning plant because a Democrat president put that into effect. You have a chip manufacturing plant. Yeah, no, malfunctioning, same thing. Because the Democrat president put that into effect, the Democratic governor went out and solicited bids, and now you have an X number of thousands of jobs. It's that simple. She continued. You can't talk broad terms. You have to boil it down to the nuts and bolts, and you have to be pithy. What do I mean by pithy? How about this? Republicans want to kill your kids. It's actually true. If you're going to oppose vaccinations, if you're going to stop breakthrough medical research, I'm pretty sure I haven't heard Republicans come out against, to be honest. You're going to allow minors and all sorts of people to get semi-automatic weapons, which they use to shoot up schools. Well, then you're responsible for kids' health and death, unfortunately. It has to be that simple and direct, and it has to be over and over again. Yeah. Never worry about the kids' mental health. All the SSRIs and gender-blocking medications they're on, before they get that gun and shoot up the school. But we won't talk about that. We also won't talk about how the gun crime statistics mostly point to gangs and inner city involvement. We also won't point to the fact that the people for open borders are definitely maybe not knowledgeable enough to know what they're talking about. They're definitely complicit in a mass amount of child trafficking. It's the Democratic establishment in the past 4 years that's lost 320,000 children, my friends. The Republicans. We had a strong border with less trafficking. And now we have a wide open border with lots of trafficking of fentanyl and drugs and guns. Because, you're anti-gun, but you're open border, which totally makes sense. And humans. The one of the biggest if the cartel were a Fortune 500 company, they would be in the Fortune 500. Like, they were a legitimate business, they would be rivaling lots of huge enterprises. I think last I checked, it's like a $1.5 billion industry now. But it's the Republicans. Their damn love of free speech and Second Amendment. That's it. Because every one of them totally supports giving guns to kids, I guess. No, don't get me wrong. Like, your child should know how to operate a firearm. I'm saying mine will. Yeah. Gun safety is the thing we used to teach in schools, and now we don't. And now there's school shootings. It's wild how things like that work. On to less sad news. Jelly Roll lost 110 pounds after battle with food addiction after diet and working out. That's right. Jelly Roll's weight loss journey started rolling like an avalanche, according to the country music superstar. The singer opened up to People magazine in a story published Wednesday about losing 110 pounds, including 70 pounds on his Beautifully Broken tour, which continues into next year. The battle was with food addiction, changing the way I've looked at food the last 39 years, he told the outlet. Never had a healthy relationship with food, so that was the hard part. But once you get into the discipline and commitment, it's like an avalanche. Once that little snowball starts rolling, it was on its way. Yeah, looking better. And I gotta say, this is like one that's Jelly Roll's been back and forth. I can recall an old Jelly Roll song that I like. I'm not really a big fan of the new stuff, although like props to him and making his money and doing his thing. But yeah, there's definitely a song. I can't remember which one. It might be Same Old Asshole. I love that song. Let me. Yeah, I'll pull that up off screen. There's definitely a line. Yeah, I should have just clicked there. Don't mind me. About him getting fat again. Oh, okay. Yep. Needed to find the line, man. It was one of those where I was like, I know there's a line in a Jelly Roll song about this. We'll subscribe to him, I suppose.
The same old sass. I've been real for a minute. Release this passion within. My fat ass getting bigger. I need to get back to the gym.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can. It's one of those I can relate. This is on the gym mix, to be quite for real.
I'm looking at myself like, how the fuck
this
this happened
happened
again?
again?
Baby mama got out of jail and she done relapsed again.
Dude, such a good tune. Sometimes think about the hard times. I try hard to let the past go. I thank God that I'm a changed man. Some days I'm the same asshole. Whoa, 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 whoa. Government is seriously going under a rebranding. Still the same bird, just flying to the right now. I will never trust them, man. They'll continuously be scrutinized. Not even that, the media, dude. The media are trying to, like, not John Oliver, Jon Stewart, Bill Maher. A bunch of these dudes are coming out and being like, oh, Trump's not that bad. We've only been calling him Hitler for 8 years, 9 years now. Oh, yeah, trust us. We know what's going on. We've only been calling the Orange Man one of the worst slurs we can. But yeah, that was a classic. I love that song. Same Old Asshole. Yeah. Jelly Roll had some good tunes back in the day. When was this one? 5 years ago? 2019? Yeah, I'm a fan. These are bangers. Yeah, Crosses and Crossroads album. Yeah, he's on tour. I heard the song from Place, Plain and Refraction. So everyone who's struggling to change and giving it everything they got. The song was written for the underdogs, the one who've always been considered losers. Those who've lost the person that means the most to them. I love you all. Sharing these videos have changed my life. I only pray I can have an impact on your life as good as the impact you've all had on mine 5 years ago. Yeah, Hickory freestyle. Yeah, no, there was one I was working on the other day. I forgot what the God, I saw Mercules do a freestyle on something, and I was like, oh, dude, Molasses should throw down a fucking verse on that. That would be fun. Maybe it's nothing more than one of those leeches that cleans a shark's gills. Yeah, but like they're a leech that like takes orders from the shark. You know? What was the other Jelly Roll song that I absolutely adore? Same Old Asshole. And the God, what was the other one? Man, I wish I could remember right now. It's like it's a banger. We'll come back to that. I'm gonna assume it was around that same time. Yeah, let's see. Releases. It's probably on that same album, huh? Crosses and Crossroads. No, it might be on that one. No, I didn't want to like check out the playlist. Oh, there we go. Hey, yeah, Hate goes on. The song is solid too. Editing is dope on this video. I'm not gonna lie. I've never actually watched this. It's just like a. This one's on the lifting mix too. There's a banger or two.
We the type to pull up to your party like what's up with y'all. Everybody in this biz know that we don't fuck with y'all. Disrespect the fat man, you gon' be the last man. I'ma fuck around and slap one of y'all with a backhand.
Fuck around, slap you with a backhand. Yo, bitch, won't even hit you with a close fist. Miss me with that house shit. Solid. Solid. Love me some old Jelly Roll. Anyways. And political bullshit from MSN. Story by Eric Gards. Matt Gaetz report blew up the ethics committee. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, Matt Gaetz leaves the Senate or the House right before his ethics committee thing drops. You know, because he got selected to be AG and realized that they had time to fill out a seat before he does. And like the fact that everyone's pretending like it would be a big deal that they dropped the ethics report, even though like every single person that's been paying attention knows this thing is getting leaked. Like there's no chance. Like there's already a hacker that's hacked it supposedly and has the report, even though the DOJ, who's insanely biased, investigated us for like years and didn't file, saying that there was like nothing to base their case on. They dropped it because there was no evidence. The people, one of the people who front hand, backhand, who wants to play man. Sean's writing songs. We're going to be getting over in Band Lab and laying down some beats here soon. My lord. But yeah, they just yeah, everybody pretending like the ethics committee thing wouldn't be leaked even if they didn't release it is asinine. And anybody pretending like this was a thing, even considering one of the people that accused him is in jail for blackmail for trying to extort his dad for like 25 million or something ridiculous. I don't know. I didn't look up all of the things. I just know that the DOJ, who wants to go after the right that hard, dropped their case and didn't go after them like they did Trump on frivolous charges. Then there was really nothing there because they went after Trump and there was nothing there. You're not gonna make me believe that the guy that didn't bow the knee and didn't take funding from the establishment is like the one guy that they just decided to go light on. Like, no, that's not a thing. They put Steve Bannon in jail. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna pretend that we don't have a super biased DOJ right now. Excited to see what happens there. I'm hoping Doge clears that shit out. We do have some salt from the left on the Department of Government Efficiency coming up. But first, in lighthearted pop culture news, was the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson match fixed? Allegations sparked controversy about the Netflix live event. And not just controversy, like nobody could watch it because it was just buffering the whole time. I don't know. Did any of you guys watch this thing? Because we were going to until we realized, oh yeah, it's a boxing event. If it starts at 8, the like main event fight is not going to be at like 11:30. And I don't care nearly enough to stay up to 11:30 to watch two people I don't care about box. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't like care about Tyson. He's a cultural great and respect what he did in the sport. But ultimately, like, he's a 58-year-old dude boxing. Like, it's hard for me to give a shit. We put a hot brand 0 on the forehead. Hot brand 0, like a Coke Zero sugar. Yeah, not gonna lie. I'm still trying to be less white. I have not stopped drinking Coca-Cola. Coke Zero though, zero sugar. I'm hoping RFK doesn't go after sucralose because I love that shit. Personally, it's a sucralose is my jam. Yeah, the recent Jake Paul and Mike Tyson boxing match saw Jake Paul emerge as a winner. Match took place on November 15, 2024 at the AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas. Professional boxing match was streamed live on Netflix with 65 million viewers. Probably why it had so many lagging issues and seized up for like 5 minutes of time. We put a Hot Brand Zero. Yep. I don't know how the B changes. Oh. Well, the guy in Florida is trying to sue Netflix over a $24 subscription. I mean, that's the only way you get these things fixed, really, right? Is you gotta. It's the squeaky wheel that gets the grease, Nick. And I mean, I guess if you were like a lawyer and you could represent yourself and it cost you less than $24 of your time to do it, like, yeah. I'm not going to judge the guy. People have sued other people over way more frivolous shit. I mean, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson boxing match saw Mike Tyson's return to the professional fighting ring 19 years after he lost his last fight to Kevin McBride. The match was originally scheduled to take place in July this year, but was postponed due to Tyson's health issues. Many rules were put in place before the fight, accounting for the significant age difference between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Jake Paul reportedly earned $40 million from the fight, and Mike Tyson earned $20. While Jake Paul won the fight by a unanimous decision, many believe the match was fixed. While there's no substantial evidence of prior fixing, let's delve into the reasons why audience believe the match was fixed. I mean, the fact that a 27-year-old dude who's been juiced up for 2 years and training for boxing for 2 years was not able to knock out a 58-year-old with health issues might raise some eyebrows. Just saying. Not gonna, not trying to be a dick. And I get that with Mike Tyson, and he was the man. Post the fight, Jake Paul claimed that he intentionally held back his punches as he did not want to harm Tyson, who believed he was on his way, who believed he was way past his prime. The YouTuber turned unprofessional. Freudian slip. The YouTuber turned professional boxer also embraced Tyson at the end of the match and bowed to him. I mean, you are in there against one of the greats. I'm not gonna lie, Tyson looks pretty good for being 58. He's like 220 with abs and has no legs. And I'm not trying to be a dick. He's got chicken legs. It's an injury thing. I'm not blaming him. I'm sure he can't put a ton of weight on his spine. And do a proper squat session. I'm not hating. He's an old man with injuries who's had his shit beat in many a fight. But yeah, seeing him stand there, I was like, wow, this is like one of those memes of the gym bros where he's all upper body and no legs. That's what Tyson looked like. Not even going to talk about the footwork because I'm not nearly enough of a boxing guy to pretend to care. We got some Defiant L's posts, some salty tears on on Trump's victory. Yeah. Donut just roasting. I'm not going to read that one out loud because I'm sure YouTube's going to hate it. No, Mr. Trump, you can't abort J.D. Vance. You have to carry him to midterm. Response, why not? Democrats did a late-term abortion on Joe Biden. Watch Kamala Harris crack eggs. You're a pro, yeah. A woman runs for president. Democrats brag about how good she is in the kitchen. Can't make this stuff up. That's really small. That's really small. I hate Taylor Swift, says Donald Trump. Quoted by Liz Cheney, says the smallest man who ever lived. Should know. Cat turd, speaking of small, 28.9%. Yeah, when Liz got stomped by over twice the votes because she is awful. Awful. What you see on your lawn? Trump, make America great again. What I see on your lawn? Racist, lives here. Where can I buy the bottom side? Yeah, it would make people leave me alone. That would be great. Rob Reiner, Donald Trump stood on the stage of a supposed town hall meeting, not answering questions, and for 38 minutes, just listen to music. Wake up, the man is one sick fuck. Josie responded, I know you were handed this talking point and spewed it out with zero critical thought, but an audience member suffered a medical emergency. Instead of continuing the program, he paused to put on music, keep everyone calm, and let the paramedics do their job, you soulless parasite. Love it. It's very similar to watching a documentary of lemmings just jump off the cliff. Yeah, let the salt flow. Community notes violations. That's another must follow. Post brutal community notes. Awesome. When the Department of Education is eliminated, what happens to the special needs children? Just curious. Andrew Tate, you'll be fine. Pronouns aren't a joke. Knock, knock. Who is there? And the fact that he's wearing a mask in this photo, and this one had purple hair and was still making a joke about it, is, that's delicious. Absolute favorite. Hillary Clinton. Bell tested negative and is feeling fine. He's quarantining until our household is fully in the clear. Movie recommendations appreciated. 13 hours the secret soldiers have been causing. Bonus reply. I finally slept with my boss who's been eyeing for 5 months. It was awesome. Megan, okay, Kamala, we're still not voting for you. Too good. Too good. Defiant Elves is a good one to follow. That's fun. Oh, Andy, no, with a interesting observation. Rep Zooey Zafir, who says she's being targeted for not being able to use the women's bathroom, even though she's a biological man. Yeah, that's right. The first openly trans representative from Delaware. And he said, we're as bit as biologically female as cis women. If this lie was true, then there would be no such thing as trans. Interesting. Rep Zooey Zafir said, I literally just got out of meetings with members of Congress to use the bathroom on my way out. Trans women are women, full stop. We're every bit as biologically female as cis women. Speaker Johnson's statement doesn't change the fact that women's spaces include trans women. Speaker Johnson confirms my scoop, issuing a statement on Capitol bathrooms. Yeah, Speaker Johnson's statement said, Speaker Johnson issued the following statement regarding the use of single-sex facilities throughout the U.S. Capitol complexes. All single-sex facilities in the Capitol and House office buildings, such as restrooms, changing rooms, locker rooms, are reserved for individuals of that biological sex. It is important to note that each member office has its own private restroom, and unisex restrooms are available throughout the Capitol. Women deserve women's-only spaces. Based. So the rage baiting is so detached from the day-to-day reality of being trans. It's obsessive and unhinged, and an endless reminder that these folks have nothing to offer but fear and rage, even though, like, you ran on it. And the comments are just absolutely roasting her. Only men can be trans women. That's the first requirement. We're not going to go on because I don't feel like getting YouTube yelling at me, but it's just, it's mind-boggling. Wait a minute, I thought they had a great big meeting room for buggering. Yeah, apparently. They also have lots of little rooms for I don't know, for complaining, I suppose. Doing angry things. I don't know. Rust premiered. That was cute. This one was funny. I thought the quartering shirt, it was pretty funny. The caption was, Gen Z chick gets red pilled in 40 seconds. And it was basically just a list of all the things that have happened in the past 4 years that would make you go, huh. Maybe things like aren't as real as I thought they were.
Why is it that all these weirdo teachers think that they're the rights of their parents? Weird.
The first day.
No, wrong one.
Yeah, there are. Why is it that all these weirdo teachers think that they're... This chick shows exactly what it's like to get red pilled in real time and in under a minute.
So Donald Trump is the first president to be wiretapped and spied on. He's the first president to be impeached twice and acquitted twice. He's the first president to be banned and censored on social media. He's the first president to have his home raided by the FBI. He's the first president.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have issues with the music here or not. To be quite frank, I don't care. I'm going to play a song here in a minute.
To be indicted not once, but 4 times. And he's the first citizen and former president to have a judge with no jury unilaterally decide and impose a $350 million fine in a civil case where not a single law was broken, there were 0 victims, and all loans were paid back on time. I don't know about you, but I'm supporting the guy with the most impeachments, indictments, lawsuits, and unconstitutional fines because that's the guy they clearly fear.
Yeah, that beat's kind of dope. I'm not going to lie. The music was kind of sweet there.
Unless you live under a rock, whether you love him or whether you hate him, you have to see that this is all politically motivated. For 7 years, it's all been part of a plan to target him, make him bow, take his swag away, humble him, and to break him and his supporters down.
Yeah. Yep. This guy's pretty much got it all summed up as succinctly as
Funny thing is, it keeps backfiring.
Make sure you leave a like on this.
And it did. Right up until he, won. Not really a landslide, but close. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here we go. We got one here where Jacobin is awful upset. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty far left-wing rag. I'm not entirely sure, but this is Elon Musk's Doge is dumb. It could also do serious damage. Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency is equal parts asinine and dystopian. Yeah, because there's nothing more dystopian than taking away government power, my friends. The opposite of 1984 is dystopian. That's what this person's trying to say. Wow, shocking. We can only hope that by virtue of how insufferable all involved are, Doge's relationship with the Trump administration flams out spectacularly. Not likely. He's developed a cabinet of people from all across the board, my friend. I saw a great meme the other day that was RFK, Elon, Tulsi, and Trump standing together, and it said, wow, I guess the Democrats really did win the election. And I'm like, yeah, that's the left has ceded so much. And not only Trump, that was back in 2016, 2015 was when he finally decided he was a Republican. But they've ceded so far that Elon's flipped in the past 2 years, Joe Rogan's flipped, Tim Pool's flipped, Tulsi Gabbard flipped, RFK is working with the America First movement. It's mind-boggling the amount of people from the left, and the only people from the right that have joined the left have been Dick Cheney and his daughter, who are both insufferable warmongers. Shocking, I know. Elon Musk's surrogacy of Donald Trump's campaign was largely cringeworthy and humiliating, as a self-proclaimed first buddy tour at Mar-a-Lago, which prompted Trump to quip that he can't get rid of him. Even so, Musk's participation in key meetings, planning sessions, which included a call with the Ukrainian president, just weeks after the Wall Street Journal reported that Musk had regular contact with Vladimir Putin since 2022, reflects his worryingly powerful position with the incoming administration. I mean, he does run a few global companies, right? Like, why would he not be in touch with leaders from different countries? Like, he's got to sell products there. One of Musk's recent rewards for his service to the Trump campaign was the unveiling of the Department of Government Efficiency on November 12th. According to the Trump transition team's announcement, Doge will aim to dismantle government bureaucracy, slash excess regulation, cut wasteful expenditures, and restructure federal agencies. The lead Doge Trump tax Musk, as well as biotech mogul and failed presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy. Yeah. Failed presidential candidate, you mean like Kamala Harris? Who's now failed both of the elections she ran, even though she was installed as the main candidate. The changing of hearts and minds. We only do this because we love you, America. Yeah, it's got to happen, my friends. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I've been roasting you for 6 years, but I will continue to, because I'm not really here to make friends with people who've supported the child trafficking in this whole time. I'm not going to lie. Just like they're not here to be friends with fascists, I'm not here to be friends with cartel members. The lead Doge Trump taps Musk, as well as biotech mogul and failed presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy, who also joined Trump on the campaign trail as a surrogate and sycophant. As with many of Trump's policy proposals, the details are vague and contradictory. For example, Doge will provide advice and guidance from outside the government. It's clearly not a government department, which required an act of Congress to create. Oh, wow. You mean to get rid of government? We're not going to create more government bureaucracy? oh, gee willikers. Oh, I'm sorry that the only thing we know anymore after FDR is just creating more government agencies that don't actually do their job. On its face, Doge's position as an external advisory board body makes it seem totally toothless. Yeah, except we're going to see some shit roll down. I'm excited. It's hard to take the proposal seriously, but even the unserious parts of it have adverse ramifications. Naming the department after a 10-year-old meme is just one of the litany of pathetically unfunny Elon Musk moments. It also had the likely intended impact of driving up the price of the cryptocurrency Dogecoin, which Musk may possess billions. Yes, yeah, he may. We have no idea. Given that Trump brazenly enriched himself with his own presidency. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Trump enriched himself, even though he fought many, many legal battles because he was president and got impeached twice and didn't take a salary. Then we have somebody like Gavin Newsom on a handsome $244,000 a year salary as the governor of California. Relocates family to a $9.1 million mansion. Yeah, I'm sure that has nothing to do with him and his aunt's insider trading or anything. Yeah, shocking. Shocking. It's hard to believe that Musk put any critical thought on the campaign trail. Musk arbitrarily declared that he could easily identify and eliminate $2 trillion in wasteful government spending, despite all his discretionary spending in 2024 coming out to only $1.6 trillion. Oh yeah, we're not just going after the discretionary. Fucking idiots. It's hard to believe that Musk put any critical thought in this figure. If the government were to slash $2 trillion from the budget, it would almost be impossible to do so without decimating Social Security and Medicare. Someone as egotistical and contemptuous for working people as Musk, these social costs may be worth it just to prove they could do it. Oh wait, hold on. What could we slash? Here we go. This is the Festivus Report 2023. Pretty excited for Rand Paul to roll out the new one in 2024. Let's look at some government waste, my friends. Interest on our national debt is expensive at $659 billion. A portion of $800 billion went to Barbie doll photo used to get COVID PPP funds. Dr. Fauci's monkey business on NIH's Monkey Island was $33 million. USAID fund to boost Egyptian tourism was $6 million. USDA's cutting-edge research, walking dogs in the summer, unknown. DHS training employees to be their authentic and best selves, unknown. Russian cats on a treadmill studies, $2.7 million. Government pays dead people again, $38 million there. Yeah, it's looking like these things could add up, and I'm sure there's a lot more. Maybe if just the Department of Education and the Department of Defense and the Pentagon passed an audit, we might be a lot closer to cutting $2 trillion. How to run expensive military equipment part 1, engines, $89 million. Pretty sure I covered this last year around Christmas. Transmissions, $12.6, and tank treads, $68 million. Real fake DHS first graphic novel about disinformation. DHS second graphic novel, COVID disinformation. Who knows? Meth head monkeys, a portion of $12 million. Treasury pot of cash for political campaigns, $400 million. NIH's monkey casino gambling for drinking water, $3.7 million. SBA's ticket to backstage, $200 million. Studying COVID-19 misinformation on social media, black and rural communities, $3.8. Fauci's transgender monkey study, almost a half. Improper federal payments came out to $236 billion. Yeah, there's like a quarter or an eighth of your $2 trillion right there. Clean up the payment fund. Flashback, the government likes its gambling monkeys, 171. Taxpayer dollars wasted $900 billion. And that's just in those things. That's almost halfway to your $2 trillion already. You're $100 billion away, which can't be hard. All we got to do. How about the equipment left in Afghanistan? How many billions of dollars of equipment do we leave over there for the Taliban? How many billions of dollars have we given to Ukraine? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can come up with $2 trillion to slash real easy. Won't be hard. Yep. Ah. With the transparency that we're going to experience, we're going to have things to talk about for centuries. My question is, how sheer will the curtain be now that covers Oz? God, hopefully it's clear, like a shower liner. perfectly transparent, like the kind New York would tell you to use as a glory hole during COVID. Not gonna lie. It goes on. Yeah. What else? Is there another one? Yeah, I don't know. That song's a banger though. Yeah, let's see what it's uploaded recently. 456 videos. Yeah, we could scroll back a while, I suppose. Yeah, Ernest Rose. Yeah. Oh yeah. SNL experience. Oh, we got a clip of him on wrestling. Oh yeah, I did see a clip of Jelly Roll choke slamming somebody in the ring. Yeah, even a year ago, man. He looks that's a that is that's wild. It's Jelly Roll now. I mean, still a big dude. But you go back like a year ago. I mean, like, yeah, I know. Dude is he's definitely lost some weight. Good for him. That's good for him. Mercury. Oh, I didn't know him and Mercules did a track together 3 years ago. I wonder if he'll do another. Yeah, Mercules and Chris Webby just did a track together. That was dope. Yeah, I can't remember. There was when I thought about, I'd leave all those weapons if I low jack them with their cell phone devices Israel used. Yeah, not a bad plan. But yeah, we didn't. We just left them there and let them take them. I can see it. Hey, Billy, look what happens when they try to shoot at us. What was the... Oh, it was that Shabuzi song, I think. He just did yeah, a bar song. Watch a couple seconds of this one. Yeah, no, this was one I was like, let's just lay down a couple bars to this. This might be a cool beat to do something to.
Another morning trying to find my keys. Man, it's 3:05, but that's fine by me. I guess it's probably about time I leave. Gotta hit the breathalyzer before I drive my Jeep.
I watched the Western the other night where they gave the Indians defective muzzleloaders that blew up in their face and they tried to use them. Yeah, I think I saw that episode of The Walking Dead too. Spoiler alert. Yeah, that was a thing that happened where they rigged the guns to explode in the bad guys' faces and it looked like all was about to go bad. But yeah, that's an old classic right there.
We were sitting around the fire drinking Fireball. Gary wouldn't give up and he made me get my guy a call. How come Becky's always crying when there's one involved? My bank account is empty and my driveway's full of tire mine.
Okay. Not bad so far, dude. I like the Mercules mixes, not gonna lie. This guy's got some solid bars usually.
Tire mine. 1. Here comes the 2 to the 3 or whatever. Oh, you got that good shit, but this is much better. My girl looking cozy in my 3XL sweater. I asked her when I'll get it back and she just said never. She wear it every night when she missed me.
Ooh. My 3XL sweater. I asked her when I'll get it back. She said never. She wear it at night when she missed me. Yeah, let's see where it goes with the chorus.
Every night when she missed me. She got expensive taste and cheap whiskey. It's been a really cool summer tea Swifty. And so we drink until we're spinning 360.
Yeah, not bad. Not where I would have gone with it. I was expecting a little sharper on the chorus. Not throwing shade at Merc, dude. I love this guy a lot.
So we drink until we're spinning 360. So we drink until we're spinning 360.
Yeah, now I was expecting just a smidgen more. 1 to the 3 to the 4. It's tell the same story I told you before. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't figured it out, but there's something there at school. She a chalking up the lines while I fucking snore. Oh my. Good Lord. Anyways, I think that's all I got. Oh, and I didn't want to listen to a Molasses song. Pull when I was up. I could play the whole thing, damn it. Yeah, I want to listen to Christmas Baby. I haven't listened to this one in a while, and I think kind of sad Molasses hasn't. This is like the last official music video that Molasses put out. Apparently, we've been slacking Hickory Studios. It's been a long year, and there's been a lot going on. And I haven't posted much to the channel other than the show. Kept that going, kept it alive. Haven't been doing as much gameplay content. Haven't been doing reactions. Totally slacking there. I need to get back to it. But now listen to this. I'll save the announcement for the very, very end of the show for those people who actually care enough to hang out. I know there's a lot of bullshit going on this time of year. Sitting out here, looking at all these fucking commercials and ads. All these companies, I don't give a shit. Just trying to make a quick buck. But I figured I'd take time to say something I wouldn't normally say. I've been thinking about Christmas, baby. Thought it was bullshit, but I've changed me, babe. I just wanna say here on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas to you and Santa, baby. Jingle bells turns to commercial shit just like Taco Bell. The kids in the back man smells, but we all know the fat man sells. I've been doing my best to be nice, keep myself up at hell. It's not that I'm scared of going, I'm afraid I'll do too well. Terrified that's where I'll be when I finally find myself. And that's why I'm talking to you, cause I don't know who else to tell. And I'm turning around real good, and I'm trying to do real well. But sometimes when I watch Shameless, man, it feels like I watch myself. But then I fell in love, now here we are. I'm writing a Christmas song in the snow outside of the car. And I don't know about us, and I don't know who we are, but I know I want you around, and you did not go too far. And I don't know what to say, babe, it's too much to go through. What you gotta do with bad news, take a bruise like it don't affect you. And all I wanted to say is Merry fucking Christmas, baby. Guess all I really wanted to say is I've been thinking about you lately. I've been thinking about Christmas, baby. Thought it was bullshit, but I've changed me, babe. Speaking of differences in faces and artists, as I say, that clicks. Yeah, there's definitely a good 50 pounds difference between Molasses in this video and the Drunken Underwhelming. Christmas Day, Merry Christmas to you and Santa, baby. Been dreaming about no flights, fantasizing about a silent night for all the bullshit to drown out when the fat man finally takes flight, 'cause the fat lady will sing. But you know it's likely she just might get winded, not finished, and I just want it to be over tonight. Wrap some gifts and stuck them under a tree that make Charlie Brown sad. My gifts will be the ones wrapped with duct tape in the trash bag. I think that's what I deserve, but I think about what I could have had if I'd focused, paid attention, showed emotion more than where I just got mad. Then I fell in love, and I knew who we were. We were wassail on the weekends, getting whiskey slurred, and now it seems so long ago as the smell of the bourbon of her. How did I fuck this up so bad, Santa, can I be heard? And I don't know what to say, babe, it's too much to go through. You get screwed, you can barely choose, pay your dues, it's just for shit news. And I just wanted to say, fucking miss Christmas, baby. I guess I've been thinking about the old me a little too much lately. I've been thinking about Christmas, baby. Thought it was bullshit, but I've changed me, babe. I just wanna say here on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas to you and Santa, baby. I've been thinking about Christmas, baby. Thought it was bullshit, but I've changed me, babe. I just wanna say here on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas to you and Santa, baby. Oh, I wonder if I have the, Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I'm Team Molasses. I'll be your guide tonight. I'm gonna have to look real quick. I have a, very, very, well, I say low quality mix of a, I have a friend who's a producer, and is working on, I think this is it. Who will be working on a remix of FAFO together. Let's try that again.
About to share a tale.
We're calling it a like a
Gold
Slipknot
tale.
version. So this is just
Maybe
like
it's all this time.
lyrics haven't been redone, but the music has.
Bunch of bitches wanna run mouth. That shit they know nothing about. That shit don't fly in my town. Come around,
Very, very rough
fuck around,
mix.
find out. Ain't no fucking around my plan. Ain't no fucking around my land. Working this yard so damn hard. The top player is golf course and bluegrass. We'll take these stripes. This redneck won't take no shit. This American flag still has my rights. Your flag just still has your grip and airy water and overseas. Keep on straight sparkling, no slugs, spray mess, spray for ticks. Without need, I can turn up the filter like bluegrass, please. I'm sick of being told shut up, motherfucker. I won't sit down. I won't take a knee for a bunch of cucks. You're about to find out how to fuck around. Bunch of bitches wanna run mouth. That shit they know nothing about. That shit don't fly in my town. Come around, fuck around and find out. Bunch of bitches wanna run.
So yeah, gonna be working a bit with that producer. Excited because we're gonna do some heavy things. Heavy things. This one's beats fun as hell. I did a lot of tweaking on this recently. I actually used this drum beat for part of the intro for the new one. Because I couldn't get the drums right, and I was like, I just jacked the drums from this, I'm not gonna lie.
The greenest state.
Yeah, Jocelyn should be joining me on that one. Should be exciting. And yeah, use that one on intro. Is that that one?
Yeah.
Nope, that was the intro. Intro for After Countdown. This one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this weird corner of the internet.
Welcome home.
Except those who are easily offended.
People who don't like bad form.
The people who take life too seriously.
Yeah, for those who take life too seriously, you'll never make it out of here alive. Yeah, that's a Van Wilder reference. For those who didn't know, challenge. I felt like I just worked on one of the the Jakey Poo ones. Here's a throwback. We'll get to the announcement and then get out of here after this. I gotta hear
Can
this.
you believe that kind of shit, man? Chick walks into her life, she's like, I don't like your fucking couch, dude. You need to get rid of that couch. It's the couch
Not
or
for
me.
me.
I'm like, it's the couch or you? Who the fuck do you think you are? I'll miss you less than I miss this couch. You can shut your fucking mouth. I'll miss you less than I miss this couch. We won't endure like the furniture, and I won't be sad when you're not in my house.
Yeah. Bangers. Bangers all around, my friends. Oh, yeah. No, not Christmas Baby again. I want to go back and see what was, like, what were the videos we got. What was the oldest one? Oh, yeah. Lonwick. Sunday Fun Day. Richmond, North of Richmond. Yeah, 1.3 thousand views on that. Yeah, maybe you need to do more covers, not gonna lie. Yeah. Also need to release more molasses. Got some bangers ready to come out. This one One of my favorites. 2024.
Make laws great again. 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 Molasses in this motherfucker making laws great again. About them green stripes.
Oh, I love the female vocals. I'm ridiculously good at pretending I don't suck. Oh. I feel like I need more of those. Oh, this one was dope. This one is definitely needs work. The F minor country trap fuck around. Benji, fuck your couch. Yeah, that's right. I'd like that hype energy. What was the other one? There's another one I was like working on recently too. Jekyll and Hyde's almost done. This one needs some more. That would make a great shirt. I should probably make that. I can't my mow. I kick grass.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, all alone on this mountainside, doing all we can just to get by. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, all alone on this mountainside.
Need to fix the verse guitar on this. Like, it needs a little more like doochka.
Back where we used to get high, that little spot just behind the pines. We were just stupid teenagers trying to feel alive. That place where we used to get drunk. Before you hit the tree line, you could smell the skunk. We were only stupid kids trying to get by. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, all alone on this mountainside, doing all we can just to get by. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, all alone on this mountainside, doing all we can just to survive.
To be clear, this is a song written by the Clear River Band when I was a member of it, and then I asked Sean, rest in peace, Sean. I actually had a dream where he came up this past week. Sean, if he wanted to record it with me, and he said, no, that's Vinny's song. So I went to Vinny, who was the other creative half of the Clear River Band at the time, and said, Vinny, do you want to record this song with me? And he said, no, it's Sean's song. And so I just said, you know what? If neither of you are going to claim writing to this, like, we all wrote the chorus, and each of them wrote a verse, which I rewrote, and then I had written a verse, which is the rap verse that I played as the bassist in the band. So, yeah, this one's, I'm claiming this is mine. We're going to be releasing this at some point, probably next spring.
Takes me back straight to Birdfest Hill, where Jake learned ecstasy doesn't come in a pill. We were all taken back by a crowd singing along. It always felt right and never felt wrong. We always played the same 5 songs. Wish one more time I could scream the pines next to you, Sean. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, all alone on this mountainside, doing all we can just to get by. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, all alone on this mountainside, doing all we can just to survive. Been Dr. Jekyll since I busted on the scene. You wouldn't want to see Hyde or a beat if you know what I mean. Dr. Jekyll blowing up some medicinal weed while Hyde's in the back eating sheets of LSD. We're from the lush hills, the mountains of VT, where the green mountains are brown, orange, white, and green. You got the Hyde inside, that little bit of a fiend. For every molasses you met, there's fucking 3 you ain't seen. Hyde's chalking out lines while Jekyll's talking out time. No, he's playing catch up, Hyde's running behind. Time on this mountainside, it's time to rhyme and shine. Shit, I floated up here, bitch, I'm not fucking high. It's all about time on the mountainside, learning how to embrace the grind. Yeah, you got the plan, doing all you can to get by. But you gotta understand, man, I do all I can to stay high. Cause Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, all alone on this mountainside.
Before you go, Sean, I love you. Thank you. Sorry, I was dragging out at the end there. I was just enjoying listening to some tunes that won't get me copyright struck. But yeah, part of the reason that not a whole lot has gotten done on the channel is to announce that the beautiful assistant and I are now pregnant. Yeah, big times. Yes, there will be a grand announcement after we get the genetic testing done and stuff, and I will be working on that. But Benji said so much. Yes. Thank you, brother. But yeah, it's been 2.5 years of very expensive trying. And the month we finally said, you know what, screw it. We're busy as hell at work. We don't have time. We're not putting sex on the calendar again. And poof. My beautiful assistant is pregnant. Don't tell my wife that the beautiful assistant's pregnant. She'll be pissed. Just glad it's not the cat, to be honest. So yeah, she's about 10 weeks. We've had 2 ultrasounds. Everything's going great. And our little gummy bear, little magic gummy bear is doing great. And the heart rate of 177, which kind of blew my mind, knowing that the heart rate of a baby in utero would kill an adult man, or at least have him at the point where he should be in the hospital if he were not, fighting for his life in a boxing match. I can't imagine what it would be like to have 177 beats per minute as my resting heart rate. Good Lord. But yeah. Congratulations, beautiful assistant. I can't wait to meet the little chip. Thank you. Yeah. One more thing to be pulling out of a hat, my friends. That's awesome. Benji, so awesome. Congratulations. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I've kept the secret from the show. We've known for a couple weeks now. But it was really that second. We have shared it with family, friends, and a little bit on Facebook. But it was I wanted the second ultrasound to make sure everything was cool before I announced it on the show. Just because, it's kind of weird sometimes announcing shit from, my real personal life on the show when I'm in Hickory character. Not that it's that much of a character anymore. It's kind of just become me on steroids. As much as steroids would be fun. I'm not actually on them, but you know what I mean. You're not hiding anything. You had that high pro glow. Couldn't put my finger on it, though. Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's I wasn't trying to hide it. It was just I wanted to wait until the time was right. And to be honest, I'm still not sure if the time to share is right. Part of me was after the first trimester, and then I was so excited that I couldn't not share it with family and friends. And here we are. So lots of exciting things going on. I will be posting updates and shit as they go on. And don't worry. To friends of my spicy content, I will get back over there soon too. Be posting the sexy physique updates. I did notice on Halloween show that the arm musculature and the veins are starting to pop out. Not so much tonight. I've been fluffy the past 2 weeks, even though I'm maintaining the same weight. Not gonna lie. Sean said, I currently have a grandchild cooking in the oven. Yes, sounds delicious, my friend. Yeah. Sorry. Bad humor on my part is, but yeah, number 5. Congratulations, brother. That's fucking wild. That's wild. Wild seeing your unborn child on an ultrasound and looking at it and being wow, there's a gummy bear sized human living in my wife's uterus right now. That's fucking nuts. It's just it's a mind boggling. Yeah, I don't know I can't put it into words, as I'm sure many appropriate people have. Not inappropriate at the Donner dinner table. That's right. Or the Hickory dinner table. That's we're not above. We're not above much. You gotta say sustained, especially in an economy as bad as it's been. Hopefully it improves. Hopefully we don't go to World War III. And hopefully I raise my little child, whether it's a boy or a girl. I don't care. I just hope we give it an absolutely fucking based ass name. Casey Jones Hickory was in the running. Although I'm not sure the wife loved that. She asked for boys' names. And Wes is one of them. Partly from Wes Wes, the villain in Resident Evil, but also partly Wes Borland, the guitarist from Limp Bizkit. Not that I'm a huge Limp Bizkit fan, but Wes Borland's insanely creative and a dope performer. But Wesker was a dope villain in the original Resident Evil video game. And also, yeah, we're working on him. Couldn't happen to a better hick. That's fair. Yeah, we're gonna raise the smartest one out of the group. That's for sure. What hope do we have? All the deplorables running the show. I know. Yeah, we gotta have a base little Hickory in there, being like, fuck the establishment. That's right. Coming from a long line of rebels, keeping that rebel blood alive. Not the southern kind of rebel, the northern kind of rebel that'll throw your tea in the fucking water. Tell you to shut up. Quit taxing me, bitch. We're armed as shit round here. I'm waiting for the first appointment where the doctor's like, is there any guns in the house? And my child is like, yeah, I'm carrying right now. Yeah, this family's going to be based AF, bitches. We're going to make lawns great again. Anyways, that's all I got. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's been super fun, and I appreciate each and every episode. Next week, I'm probably going to be dog shit tired, not going to lie. It's the official pre-Thanksgiving show. Probably talk about some cooking tips, recipes, etc. Whatever's going on in the news, who cares? It's just fodder. It's just shit I'm going to make fun of no matter what's going on. I got to reach out to Max Strubin, have him on the show again. This Friday, I am at Middlebury at the Marquee Theater. John said, make a great lawn over the top, over the top of the bunker. Yeah, no, yeah, they're going to be wondering why I'm installing a separate septic tank that doesn't hook to anything. But just don't ask questions, ladies. Don't ask questions. It's for safety. But yeah, I'm this Friday at the Marquee Theater. We'll be at Movie Roast roasting Face Off. That's right, Jack Nicholson. Sorry. I was talking about Jack Nicholson earlier today, and it was on the brain. John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. The one where they get their faces cut off and become each other, because that could happen back in the 90s. And then next month, excitingly, I think it's December 13th, we are roasting Die Hard, and GW Foley will be up from Georgia up to the great state. The shit show that is Vermont, and be really exciting to be on a roast with him. And I'm sure we'll have to get some behind the scenes footage. I'll be sure to shoot some quick videos with him for you guys at the show next month. But yeah, Face Off should be good. I don't know who's on. I think it's obviously Pierre's hosting. I think it's Art again. Nick could be filling it. I don't know if we have a special guest or not. Anyways, Pierre and I will be there. I had a guy at work earlier be like, I saw Bernie won again. And I was like, yeah, to be honest, I'm only voting for Bernie at this point to watch him die in office, because that's a very democratic trait of him, and I don't want him to be able to claim independent in the afterlife. I want him to be known as Democrat, and Democrats die in office, as proven by Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Dianne Feinstein, and soon to be Mitch McConnell. That's what they do in this party, is they have such a hard time letting go of power that they just can't. And they croak in office, and then it becomes an emergency, and then Roe v. Wade gets overturned because RBG is too stuck up even after 2 bouts of cancer, and too self-powerful and opinionated to relieve her post. Here we are. Yeah, it's your fault, RBG. Anyways, that's all I got on this one. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm, of course, Hickory the Dank and Normal. Thank you for joining me here. TDAU Live, episode 17B, the pre-Thanksgiving show already. Holy crap, November flew right by. Last year, this would have been the Thanksgiving show. Thanksgiving's late. We only got 3.5 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Who knows what's going to happen? And then we only got a few more weeks until Inauguration Day. It could be a wild time over the next 6 or 7 weeks. But I'll be dog shit tired on the show next Wednesday in a turkey hat, pretending I don't hate service life. And that's all I got on this one. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, Dank Magician out. Stay safe. Stay dank. Stay underwhelming. Most importantly, stay sane. Remember, just eat the damn turkey.
Above all else, I just want to say thank you. Have a beautiful night. Drunk Magician out. Cheers. Now let's get the credits. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate the help.